San Jose, Macklin Celebrini and Alexander Wenberg spearheaded a stirring Sharks comeback, but goalie Yaroslav Askarov struggled to keep the puck out of the net in a 4-3 loss to the Los Angeles Kings on Tuesday. Wenberg scored an even-strength goal at the 4:48 mark of the third period, tying the game 3-3 and capping a Sharks comeback after they trailed by 3 goals in the second period. But Askarov was unable to stop Kings defenseman Brandt Clark, whose snapshot from 35 feet gave Los Angeles a 4-3 lead with 6:40 left in regulation time. The Sharks outshot the Kings 41-14, but lost their 5th straight game of the season on home ice. The Sharks created several scoring chances to start the second period, but trailed 3-0 as both winger Jeff Malott and defenseman Drew Doughty scored even-strength goals, firing wrist shots past the left shoulder of Askarov. Malott's goal came off a Kings odd-man rush at the 3:21 mark of the second period, and Doughty, with time in the Sharks' zone, beat a screened Askarov at the 6:43 mark for his first goal of the season. Celebrini took a shot behind the Kings' net from Smith came around the left side and fired a pass between the legs of defenseman Mikey Anderson and passed Malott right to Smith, who one-timed it past Los Angeles goalie Darcy Kuemper at the 15:33 mark. Just 1:53 later, Alexander Wenberg, stationed next to the Kings' net, took a pass from William Eklund and fired a pass across the crease to Philip Kurashev, who scored his second of the season on a nearly wide-open net to cut Los Angeles lead to 1. With their points in the second period, Celebrini extended his point streak to 5 games, and Eklund extended his to 4 games. Celebrini was named the NHL's First Star of the Week on Monday for his performances during the Sharks' 4-game road trip, where he had 5 goals, including the overtime winner against the Minnesota Wild on Sunday, and 5 assists. In the first period on Tuesday, the Sharks had just killed a tripping penalty to Timothy Liljegren when they fell behind 1-0. Winger Colin Graff redirected a shot that was put toward the Sharks, net by Kings defenseman Brandt Clark. The puck hit the left post before it bounced off Askarov and landed next to the goal line, where Perry pounced on it and scored his 3rd goal of the season at the 10:54 mark. Askarov was making his 3rd consecutive start Tuesday as he stopped a combined 54 of 61 in the Sharks' last 2 games, a 3-1 loss to the New Jersey Devils on Friday, and a 6-5 overtime win over the Minnesota Wild on Sunday. Askarov entered Tuesday's game with a 1-3-1 record and a .855 save percentage. The Sharks were carrying a 9-game losing streak at home into Tuesday. They went 0-5-0 at home to end last season and were 0-2-2 at the Shark Tank so far this season. They and the Kings were the only 2 teams left in the NHL not to win a game in their home arenas.